Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog 2025 summer set review. Today we're looking at set number 77005. This is Knuckles versus Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher Mech. It's 350 pieces, retailing for $44.99 USD or $49.99 Canadian. Excellent conversion because originally this set was going to be $39.99 USD. But just like a lot of other sets, the US price for this has gone up. The set's going to be releasing on August 1st, but was sent to me early by LEGO and Land to do a review for. I think this is very exciting because it's actually based off of actual source material, which I know excites a lot of Sonic fans whenever that happens. It's not just LEGO making something up, which I think goes a long way. And I love red, so this set's sort of for me. But let's go ahead and let's build this set. All right, here it is built. If you want, you can find time codes and chapters down below if you want to hop around to just the side builds, the mech, or the minifigures. All right, so here is the mech, and I like this. This might be one of my favorites, I think, that they've done for him. I think that it just looks really interesting. The design and the feet and just the posability for this, I think, is very impressive. Just how much you can get here, like bending down, walking forward here as well. Let's see how strong it is. I feel like this is always a test that we do here. So it can stand on one leg. It's very, very flexible, I think, in the legs, which is very impressive. The arms as well can bend up and down and turn 360 degrees there as well. So both of them can do the same thing. Also, just the design and concept of this mech is not LEGO making it up themselves, which, again, we talked about before. It's actually from Sonic Prime, which to me just adds so much to this, and I think that it goes the extra mile for fans to be like, oh my goodness, I actually invested in that show. Now LEGO's investing in me by giving me a product that I recognize, that I know, versus they're making up random stuff. Just looking at the feet here, you've got some lights on the side, as well as this little hazard 1x2 tile. Got another light on the other bit there too. And here on the back, I think maybe that could have used that inverted bow or something to clean that up a bit more. But this still is, again, very great. You've got this big sort of bolt there. This foot, it's actually just the exact same build. I really like the chest here for the mech. This use of the car hood piece there on both sides to create that chest looks great. And you've got some lights here in the center as well. That feels very much in line with other Dr. Eggman vehicles. This black windscreen there looks very cool, as well as you've got this big cover piece there in the trans orange, which can be lifted up. So on the inside here, you've got these two dark gray handles, as well as in the inside, it's a little bit interiorized there with those two studs at the bottom and the white bow pieces. So you take your Eggman figure and you place him inside, although his hands can't actually hold on to the handles. That's fine, but you can close it up. And I think that looks pretty good. You can still see him depending on the angle here if he's looking downwards. I really like in the back these pieces here. You could see the back here as well with this big blue piece, and all of the other lights and everything look really great. It's being powered by two Chaos Emeralds there as well, which are very easy to remove and detach. Also, just the way that this is designed with some more bow pieces as well, using one of the newer bow pieces to create this nice curve. And you've got this piece here. It's the exact same one being used on the other side, and just the whole shaping here, even down to a little bit of detailing underneath the armpits. I think this is my favorite arm here. The arms are the exact same. You've got some cool little pyramid pieces there, as well as some transparent plates there. And the angle this is on is cool, but I'm not a fan of this tan piece sticking out there in the elbow. I think that needs to be covered up, but I love the spinning claw here. This is so cool. I thought maybe you could have Knuckles be inside, but it's just, you gotta probably have it upwards like this, maybe? It just spins too much for him to be inside. And on the other arm here, it's got this big stud shooter here. So what you do for this, if you've never seen, you just keep turning and turning and turning and turning, and it'll shoot out 6 orange transparent studs. And this bit here is the exact same, just inverted. The side builds here, there is this small little catapult where you can take the 2 rocks and also store one in the front, but then you place one here and then you can fling it You've also got some of the Rivendell pieces there, those little fern pieces on the sides. So just to show you here, you can launch the rocks, which I think is a fun play feature. Included as well is Knuckles' extreme gear, which looks great. I like the plates underneath being used there, as well as how this looks like Knuckles' fist. And you've also got this little exhaust coming out of the back there as well. And just the color scheme of this. And you've also got here spots for Knuckles to actually stand on top of. Included in the set too are 3 rings, which you could see here are actually on these transparent dishes. And you can, of course, have Knuckles go around and collect them all. Here is Knuckles, who looks pretty cool here. Always has, love the back little tail printing there. The dual molded legs with the printing looks great. As well as the face. Unfortunately, it's not new. He's got this angry expression, which is good for fighting against Eggman. The torso, simple little printing, and you can remove this piece here, his knuckles there, and it just attaches to a regular minifigure hand. It's not like the boxing gloves where this is actually attached inside. Here is Dr. Eggman, who looks amazing here. I love this figure so much. The Hagrid arms there work really well for him, as well as the Avatar legs / the Toy Story legs look great. I like that they're keeping them around here for him with the leg printing there, as well as just the printing for this big body piece that they have with the head, the nose, the glasses and everything. It just looks amazing. They really have perfected him here. Would be cool if they could figure out like different outfits and different things for him. But for now, still really great to have him here, of course. All right, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Knuckles versus Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher Mech. Again, I think it's very fun, close to the source material here. I think it's a little overpriced, maybe $5 less. I think that this is definitely maybe valued at $30 on its own. Add the side builds and everything here, it'd be good. The figures, they're the worst part in my opinion. Like every single wave of Sonic sets, if you're not going to introduce a new character, then you need to have something interesting for each set to offer. Yes, the mech's cool, but there's no exclusive prints, no stickers, no nothing going on here that would entice people to be like, oh, I need to get that to get this reference, this facial expression for Knuckles. So that to me is a disappointment. But what do you think of the set? Be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notification so you don't miss out on future LEGO Sonic set news and reviews. I do have a playlist of all the Sonic sets that I've reviewed here on the channel. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.